Today we talk about why you can't find love in Thailand. Maybe you've been dating for a while and it hasn't really worked out. I will share some of my stories and some stories of my friends. I've been living in Thailand for 10 years and yeah, there are a few stories that I like to share. And let's first start with something that might be obvious and you will say, oh Sven, duh, obvious things. But I've seen the mistakes being made so many times, so I thought I might as well include it. And first thing is that you have to understand what are women attracted to. And I will keep this very broad to keep it simple. The first thing is money. That can be things like financial security that the man provides for the girl. And the second thing is your charisma. Something like how well you can talk to women, how confident you are, can you make them laugh, stuff like that. Take an honest look at yourself and answer the question, what category am I in? Because this is very important. And let me tell you a sad story that happened to my friend. I met him in Koh Samui years ago and he had a girlfriend. They were together for maybe a year. She was from Isan and she decided to move back to her hometown and she wanted to build a house there. So he asked my friend, okay, let's move. Can you build us a house? He had the money, so they started the constructions, but everything was under her name, the land, the house. And once the house was, like the construction was finished, they were ready to move in. I think a few days after, she kept the keys, locked the house, and didn't let him in. Obviously, he asked, what's going on? And that's when she told him, well, your job is done. I don't need you anymore. And that was heartbreaking for him. But that alone isn't like a sad story. The sad part is shortly after he died, he was in his 60s. He was the sweetest guy, so kind, so friendly. And the saddest part is that one of his last experiences was getting betrayed by someone he thought really loved him. So that's why it's important that you can answer the question, what is my girlfriend, partner attracted to? And if you're not sure, just ask yourself this. If you're not paying anything for the next 30 days, will this girl still be with me? If the answer is yes, well, that's good. Then she is likely attracted to your character. If the answer is no, then she's most likely attracted to your money. And that leads us to the first reason why people can't find love in Thailand. And that's because they look in the wrong place. They go out to the red light districts, talk to bar girls, and for some reason think, oh, this girl is really into me. But in reality, it's just business. You pay them money and they keep you entertained. I don't understand how people can fall for this. And some people really have this mentality of a Disney movie and think, okay, I have to get her out of this bad situation. I'm a knight on my white horse and I will get her out of there. But truth be told, that's not your job. And I don't understand why you cannot date a normal girl. Why not just, I don't know, go to a yoga class, talk to someone? Why you have to go to a bar where it's obvious that the girls, they are there to make money? Nothing else. Chances are that you find someone that is looking for love and is not interested in your money is, what, less than 1%? So why do people keep looking in the wrong place? And if you look behind the curtain and you talk to some of the girls and ask them, okay, how much money do you make and how do you make most of your money? Some girls told me that they have 10 foreigners sending them money every month. Sometimes just 3K, 5K, up to 10K, but multiply that by 10 and you're looking at 100,000 baht per month. And they don't even see that guy because he's abroad and just like supporting her. With most bar girls, you are just a number and it's nothing exclusive. Like I said earlier, it's just business. But let's say you met under different circumstances and you found a nice girl. Another problem that you can run into is the language barrier. I've noticed this with my friends who stayed in a relationship probably way too long because they really couldn't communicate at all. There was shallow conversation. Are you hungry? Yes, I'm hungry. How are you? Oh, do you love me? Yes, no. I miss you. Do you miss me? Stuff like that. And I was wondering, like, what else are you guys talking about? There wasn't anything. That was a daily conversation, and that went on for years, but sadly, no deeper connection. And how can you, if your girlfriend doesn't speak English and you don't speak Thai? It's just not possible. You have to keep the conversation on a very basic level. And after a couple of years, this will get very boring. What you will try to do is find a Thai girl that can speak English. But those girls are a rare find, not super rare, but those girls are very desirable, obviously, because they can speak English and that makes them very attractive. But have you ever thought about it that you learn Thai and you also become way more attractive? I think if you can speak Thai fluently, your dating life will be much easier, 90% easier, because all of a sudden you become so much more attractive because the Thai girls, they will see, oh my God, this guy can speak Thai. I always wanted to meet a foreigner that can speak Thai because I don't think there are that many foreigners out there that can speak Thai. It's not expected. And if you can speak Thai, that's for most Thai girls, that's a big surprise and they're just blown away. So in my opinion, the best thing that you can do to fix your dating life is to study Thai. The third reason why people can't find love in Thailand is because of stereotypes. And maybe you'll notice that me as well, I have stereotypes about bar girls. I mean, I just told you the stories. That doesn't mean that they are true for every bar girl, but I have them in my mind. And so do some Thai girls about foreigners. They might think things like, oh, this guy just want to have fun. He's not serious with me. And sometimes that's true, but if it's not, yeah, you create these trust issues. And I remember one girl I was seeing, she always checked my phone. And at some point, I told her, you cannot check my phone every time it's just laying on the counter. You shouldn't do that. I don't like it. But yeah, she had those issues. It was fueled by those stereotypes that she had in her mind about foreigners. And yeah, that can also lead to some relationships not working out. So if you want to improve your dating life, to summarize, first understand if you have a girlfriend right now, what is she attracted to? Next thing is look in the right place. Don't go to bars and pick up girls there. Second thing, drop your stereotypes. If you have stereotypes like, oh, she's a gold digger, try to drop them and be a little more open-minded. And the last thing, study Thai. Trust me, this will get rid of so many problems. I know it's hard. I've been studying myself and I improve at a very slow pace, but it's getting better. And my life in Thailand got so much better. And if you want to learn more about other untold stories of expats in Thailand, then check out this video next.